Welcome to a charming tour of Diane Keaton's California farmhouse, where rustic stone, warm wood, and vintage details create timeless beauty. From the front porch to the garden, each space blends comfort with elegance. Stay with us until the end as we explore every inspiring corner of this iconic retreat. The farmhouse exterior greets us with rustic stone walls and whitewashed wood siding, exuding timeless California warmth. Weathered textures and climbing greenery create a sense of age and elegance, setting the stage for Diane Keaton's vintage charm that will guide us deeper into her beautifully curated home. Moving to the entryway, the wooden front door stands proudly with its reclaimed oak surface and iron lanterns casting a golden glow. Terracotta planters filled with blooms frame the threshold, creating a welcoming first impression that introduces the timeless farmhouse spirit carried throughout the interior spaces. Just beyond, the front porch offers wicker chairs layered with vintage cushions and patterned textiles. Rustic lanterns illuminate weathered floorboards, while terracotta pots with olive trees complete the cozy scene. This inviting outdoor corner effortlessly transitions us into the warmth and elegance found within the home itself. Styled planters at the entryway reveal Diane Keaton's love for collected charm. Galvanized metal, terracotta, and aged ceramic vessels filled with lavender and ivy frame the doorway. Their vintage presence blends naturally with the whitewashed exterior, guiding us gracefully toward the first impression inside, the welcoming farmhouse foyer. 05 entering the foyer, reclaimed wood floors meet white shiplap walls, instantly grounding the space with rustic texture. A weathered mirror reflects light above a console adorned with antiques. This inviting entry sets a timeless tone, carrying us gently toward the farmhouse stairwell with its vintage architectural details. '06 The stairwell rises with rustic iron railings and reclaimed oak treads, accented by antique artwork and a lantern pendant. Shadows play warmly across plaster walls, blending vintage elegance with farmhouse charm. From here, the design flows seamlessly into the living room, where beams and timeless furnishings create a statement. '07 The living room unfolds with soaring ceilings, exposed beams, and a stone fireplace anchoring the scene. Worn rugs and collected antiques add warmth beneath natural light streaming through farmhouse windows. The space is timeless and inviting, leading us naturally toward the hearth and its mantel styled with vintage treasures. '08 At the fireplace mantel, aged brass candlesticks and distressed pottery create a vignette rich with history. Above, an antique mirror with patina reflects soft light. The hearth's timeless character bridges us smoothly to the windows, whose wide frames welcome in California sunlight to illuminate Diane Keaton's rustic living space. '09 Oversized farmhouse windows flood the room with light, softening the muted palette of creams, grays, and warm woods. Linen drapes frame the outdoor view, reinforcing natural beauty. The airy openness transitions gently to the rustic coffee table at the center, styled with antique books and pottery, anchoring farmhouse charm. 10A weathered farmhouse coffee table grounds the seating area with its aged surface and antique decor. Woven textiles add texture, while golden light from an iron chandelier enhances rustic warmth. From this central point, the home flows naturally into the dining room, where gatherings reflect Diane Keaton's timeless style. The dining room features a reclaimed wooden table surrounded by spindleback chairs, set against wide plank floors and muted walls. A rustic chandelier glows overhead, while antique ceramics decorate the tabletop. This welcoming space transitions effortlessly toward the statement chandelier, whose vintage elegance enhances farmhouse dining with timeless sophistication. Suspended above the table, a wrought iron chandelier with aged patina illuminates rustic textures. Candle-like bulbs glow warmly, casting timeless atmosphere across muted walls and beams. This focal point continues the farmhouse story, leading us naturally into the eclectic kitchen filled with vintage cabinetry and thoughtful design elements. The kitchen balances function with beauty, distressed cabinetry, brass hardware, and open shelves filled with pottery. A rustic island anchors the space beneath pendant lights. Its warmth reflects Diane Keaton's farmhouse aesthetic, preparing us for the focal sink, framed by reclaimed wood and brightened by sunlight streaming through windows. The farmhouse sink, porcelain and deep, pairs with brass fixtures beneath a wide wood-framed window. Marble counters and linen curtains add softness, while nearby shelves hold vintage ceramics. This timeless vignette continues the flow toward the butler's pantry, where rustic storage combines elegance and practical farmhouse function seamlessly. 15 in the butler's pantry, distressed cabinets, marble counters, and shelves filled with jars and baskets reflect vintage farmhouse charm. Brass knobs and lantern light enhance the rustic elegance. From this functional yet stylish space, the design transitions smoothly toward the cozy breakfast nook filled with natural California light. "16 The breakfast nook is intimate, framed by a wide window with cushioned seating and muted linens. A distressed wooden table and ceramic vase of greenery anchor the corner. Warm light above enhances charm, carrying us gently to the library, where built-in shelves highlight Diane Keaton's love for timeless collections." "17 The library's reclaimed wood shelves, filled with vintage books and rustic objects, embody quiet charm. White plaster walls and a distressed ladder complete the scene. Golden light from an iron chandelier enhances depth, guiding us seamlessly to the reading corner. A space layered with textiles and timeless farmhouse warmth." 18 The reading corner welcomes with a linen armchair, antique lamp, and aged side table. Worn books and rustic pottery complete the vignette, while muted rugs soften the floor. This intimate atmosphere continues the home's flow, leading gently to the master bedroom where vintage character and farmhouse serenity converge. "19 The master bedroom centers on an iron bed dressed in layered quilts and muted linens. Wooden beams and plaster walls provide rustic backdrop, while a trunk adds vintage utility. Soft light creates serenity, preparing us for the smaller details. Nightstands adorned with antique lamps and curated farmhouse accents." 20. A distressed wooden nightstand holds ceramic lamps, vintage books, and rustic bowls, radiating timeless charm. The muted tones blend seamlessly with linens and rugs, creating a lived-in elegance. From this vignette, we transition into the bathroom, where clawfoot tubs, brass fixtures, and farmhouse textures redefine vintage luxury with style. The bathroom offers a porcelain clawfoot tub with brass fixtures, resting against white tile and wood floors. A stool with folded linens completes the rustic scene. Lantern light enhances timeless character, flowing naturally into the vanity area, where distressed wood and aged mirrors embody Diane Keaton's farmhouse sophistication. 22. The vanity features weathered wood beneath a marble counter, with an aged mirror reflecting lantern light. Brass fixtures and antique jars complete the timeless look. This rustic charm connects beautifully to the guest bedroom, where quilted bedding and vintage furnishings create a welcoming extension of farmhouse hospitality. 23. In the guest bedroom, quilted linens, muted throws, and a distressed bed frame create nostalgic charm. A weathered trunk and antique nightstand complete the space. The cozy atmosphere flows naturally into the farmhouse office, where wood, books, and rustic details frame a quiet, timeless setting for creativity and reflection. 24. The office centers on a weathered desk, styled with antique writing tools and aged pottery. An iron pendant light casts warm glow, while white plaster walls emphasize simplicity. This timeless corner transitions gracefully into the hallway, where framed artwork and rustic details create a gallery of farmhouse memories. 25. The hallway features antique frames against plaster walls, illuminated by wrought iron sconces. Shadows highlight rustic flooring, creating nostalgia and warmth. This curated gallery leads us into the laundry room, where practicality blends seamlessly with farmhouse charm through distressed cabinetry, woven baskets, and Diane Keaton's thoughtful vintage touches. The laundry room balances beauty with function, muted cabinetry, brass hardware, and woven baskets filling open shelves. A farmhouse sink adds timeless practicality, illuminated by warm pendant light. From this utilitarian space, the design flows outward to the screened porch, where rustic seating and gentle California light await. The screened porch offers rocking chairs layered with linen cushions, rustic rugs beneath, and lanterns casting a golden glow. Surrounding greenery softens the space, creating timeless serenity. From this restful corner, we move indoors again to admire rustic barn doors, blending functional architecture with Diane Keaton's vintage farmhouse charm. Rustic barn doors of reclaimed wood and iron hardware stand as timeless interior features. Their weathered surfaces anchor farmhouse authenticity, enhanced by lantern light. This rustic statement flows effortlessly to the outdoor patio, where gatherings unfold around vintage dining sets beneath golden California skies and farmhouse charm. The outdoor patio features a weathered wooden table, antique ceramics, and greenery in terracotta pots. String lights overhead create an inviting glow, capturing farmhouse elegance outdoors. This scene extends naturally into the backyard garden, where a rustic greenhouse completes Diane Keaton's vision of vintage farmhouse beauty and timeless living. 30. The backyard garden blossoms with herbs, flowers, and a reclaimed wood greenhouse reflecting golden evening light. Weathered benches and terracotta pots enhance the timeless charm. Here, Diane Keaton's California farmhouse reaches its most serene expression, rustic, vintage, and enduringly elegant, leaving us inspired by the beauty of timeless design. Diane Keaton's farmhouse proves that rustic charm and vintage elegance never go out of style. Each room reflects warmth, authenticity, and timeless character. If you enjoyed this tour, please like the video, subscribe for more beautiful home inspirations, and share your thoughts in the comments. We love hearing from you.